Hey guys, it's me Marisha again. In the last video I told you guys that I was diagnosed with endometriosis in January 2018. So after finding out about my endo, I decided to do a AMH test, and like I said before, my results were up to 0.9, which is really low. It's AMH is actually measured on a scale of 0 to 4, a 4 being super fertile, like popping out babies left and right, and a 0 being none, and I'm a 0.89, so not even a 1, really low. So that was really devastating and really hard to come to terms with, and that's kind of what took me so long to cope, and it's still hard. I'm still coping with it. It'll always be something that's hard, but it's a journey, it's a process, and I just kind of have to walk by faith and trust the process. So after finding out my AMH, Dr. Napier, my gynecologist, referred me to Dr. Laura Lawrence, who is an amazing reproductive endocrinologist, also meaning that she is a fertility specialist. So I made an appointment with her, and I went in to see her, and she is so amazing, and I'm so grateful for Dr. Lawrence because she really, like Dr. Napier, really took into account what I was saying, really heard my story, and really challenged me and opened my eyes to what I was gonna face in the future, and I really appreciated that about her. At the appointment, she did a pelvic sonogram, and we looked at my ovaries and my uterus, and Dr. Lawrence was like, you actually have a really nice uterus, like it's really healthy, it's really good. And some background, I always thought, before I knew about my endo or any of that, I was always told that I only had one ovary, a right ovary, and I was okay with that. I was like, okay, one ovary. People always have babies with just one ovary, like that's fine. But at Dr. Lawrence's appointment, she actually said, oh, you have 2 healthy ovaries. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, one of them, your left one, it's just pushed back and it's covered by all this endometrium tissue. And I'm like, oh, my endometriosis is covering my left ovary. I always thought I never had one. Like, I was always told that I didn't have one. So that was good news. So then she took a look at my ovaries, both left and right, and she said, yes, you actually don't have many eggs. She counted both, and there was a total of 4 in both ovaries, 4 total. So about 2 in each, maybe 3 in one, I don't know, but it was 4. And seeing those 4 sweet future baby eggs just made me so emotional, because those could be, one of those could be my kid one day if I'm successful at this egg freezing and all of this during this journey that I have to face. And so that kind of was emotional for me. It was like the light at the end of the tunnel, but also like a little bit of fear, like also if these 4 don't survive this whole process that I have to go through for the next however many years, then that's it for me. So Dr. Lawrence did confirm that had I waited, because my AMH was so low, had I waited to do this process of freezing my eggs, there probably wouldn't have been any eggs to freeze. So that was really upsetting, because I felt like my first initial thought was, single me, who's gonna want the girl who can't have babies? And with assurance, I just had to kind of move past that thought, and I mean, it still comes to mind, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes, and just to know that it's not gonna be easy, and it's not easy, and it's something I'm gonna have to challenge myself to cope with every day. It's just something I have to do. But that appointment was really insightful, and I'm excited to start freezing my eggs. I actually start the process in the next 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. I will definitely have you guys in on that. But the purpose of me doing these videos is because I just want to advocate for all women. We usually think of infertility being a taboo subject. We don't like talking about it because we don't know whose feelings we're going to hurt, and also because when we think of women, we just think all women are able to bear children. First of all, not all women want to do that, and that is totally fine. Like, I have friends who are like that, and I still love them and support them the same. And then you have friends like me who that's all we want in life is to be a mom. And of course, this would happen to me. So I just want to send that message that I'm 23 years old and this is happening to me. So it really doesn't matter how old you are, what you look like, who you are. None of that matters because infertility can affect anybody. It's like 1 in 6 or 1 in 8, which is also way too common. Men as well. That's why they usually say couples, but I'm not a couple and I'm affected. And I just kind of want my message to be that we need to support each other no matter what our circumstances look like. And I just want to get the word out there and be that voice that this can literally happen to anyone. So thank you guys again for watching, and I can't wait to share the rest of my journey with you guys. Again, share, comment, message me. If you have questions, whatever it is, just let me know. I'm always free to talk about it and educate people and incite people on my story, all that in general. I will definitely have the whole entire process of me doing it all together so you guys can share your fear of needles with me. So thank you guys so much for listening. Bye.